Your standards are not your preferences. Your standards are your identity on paper. Because what you tolerate trains you. Because what you tolerate trains you. Hey, entrepreneurs, it's Tonya Camille, and welcome to Tonya Talks, your Thursday reset to help you get calm, get clear, and stay consistent. January is our month of honing in on who are you. And today we're talking about something that will change your life if you let it. I need you to hone in because we're talking about something today that will change your life if you let it. See, your standards reveal who you are, not your goal, not your vision board, not what you say you want, your standards. Let's be honest. Most people don't struggle because they're not capable. They struggle because they keep accepting what doesn't match who they say they are. They struggle because they keep accepting what doesn't match who they say they are. And I'm not saying that with judgment. Oh, trust me. I've been there. I'm saying it with true love. Because I truly have been there. Because sometimes what we tolerate isn't because we like it. It's because it's familiar. Familiar dysfunction. Familiar chaos. Familiar disappointment. Familiar, I guess this is just how it is. But entrepreneurs, your future is built on what you allow. So I want to ask you something. Gently, but directly, I want to ask you something. What are you tolerating that is costing you your peace? Let me explain it like this. If you tolerate inconsistent communication, you're agreeing, listen to me, you're agreeing to inconsistency. If you tolerate last minute everything, you're agreeing to living a life in stress. If you tolerate being talked to any kind of way, then you're agreeing to disrespect. If you tolerate a messy schedule, messy finances, messy energy, you're agreeing to a messy life. And before you say, Tonya, but people have circumstances. Yes, absolutely. We all have circumstances, but it's just that. But standards aren't about controlling life, things you can't control. Standards are about what you can control, and standards are about controlling you. They are the line you draw in the sand. You say, this is who I am. And this is what I do not accept. You're clear about it. This is who I am, and this is what I do not accept. Standards equal self-trust. Here it is. This is what nobody tells you. A standard is not just a boundary with other people, right? We're always focusing on boundaries with other people, but the standard is a boundary with you. See, when you set the boundary with you, then you don't have to think about other people because you're going to be clear about they can't cross those boundaries because you've already set that boundary with you. And that's what you live by. And that's what builds self-trust. Because every time you tolerate what drains you, you tell yourself, my peace doesn't matter. Every time you accept less than what you need, you tell yourself, I can survive on crumbs. Every time you keep breaking your word to yourself, you tell yourself, I'm not safe with me. And you should always be safe with you. And that's why this identity work is so important. Because the woman you are becoming, she doesn't just want better. She requires alignment. Alignment, heart, mind, soul, and body. Alignment. Very clear about who you are. So today, I ask you, I want you to stop focusing on what you want and start focusing on what you're willing to tolerate. Because your tolerance is your identity in action. Because your tolerance is your identity in action. So I ask you to make a shift. Raise one standard. Now let's really try and make it practical. You don't need to raise every standard at once. I'm just asking you to raise one standard. Right? Because trying to do it all at once is going to be very overwhelming. So you need to raise one standard consistently until your life adjusts, and you'll feel it. You'll know it. You'll see the difference. And all you need to do is just pick one area. For example, a peace standard. I will not stay in conversations that disrespect me. I will not keep access open to people who drain me. Let's look at a time standard. I don't do last minute requests as a lifestyle. I protect my mornings and I schedule my priorities. Body standard. Let's think about that. I don't ignore my sleep. I move my body. Even if it's 10 minutes a day, I move my body. And I eat like someone who wants energy. What about a money standard? I look at my numbers weekly. I don't avoid my finances. I plan before I spend. This inner talk standard is real important. I don't speak to myself like an enemy. I correct the narrative. I can't even get all the words out when I start talking crazy to myself. It stops in the second. Because your standard is how you teach your nervous system that you're changing and who you are. This will become your new normal. So let's do a couple things this week. Think about this. What am I currently tolerating that future me would never accept? What standard would match the woman I say I'm becoming? Just think about one action. And then write a sentence and finish it today. I don't do blank anymore. I don't do disrespect anymore. I don't do doing things at the last minute anymore. Just one thing. Just one. And then when you enforce it, don't get loud. Just get consistent. Just be consistent with what you decided that one thing is until it's ingrained in you. And then think about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Because consistency is what makes the standard real. What starts to ingrain it in you. So I say to you, if this episode has hit you in a way and you want to go deeper, think about downloading the free Inner Shift Starter Pack. It has practical prompts and daily shifts to help you build inner stability and show up as the woman you are becoming. And remember, you don't get what you want. You get what you allow. Remember, here at Entrepreneur, I truly am always holding a safe space for you. I am your Entrepreneur coach, Tonya Camille.